What's up, everybody? And welcome back. Actually, welcome back. Welcome back home.
Yeah,
to another episode of Connecticut Casual. DJ Chop Sauce. Cue my intro.
I'm big.
Connecticut Casual.
As Connecticut's leading janitorial company, Limpiex Cleaning Service Inc. utilizes state-of-the-art technology combined with extensive training to deliver top-quality services. Since 1992, we have helped homes and businesses in the New Haven County and the surrounding areas with facility maintenance and janitorial services. Our goal is to provide thorough yet efficient services that get the job done without disrupting your day-to-day routine. From medical and terminal cleaning to construction cleanup to janitorial services, we offer comprehensive cleaning options that meet your needs. We specialize in working with industrial companies, offices, medical facilities, surgery centers, schools, buildings, universities, residential, and specialty structures. When you choose Limpiex Cleaning Service, you are choosing the highest quality cleaning services available and delivered by trained professionals. For more information or for a free quote, contact us today at 203-230-8159. We look forward to working with you.
And we're back from the intro. My God, it feels good to say that into a real microphone and not my AirPods. But I'm sitting here today, back in the Half-Life home, back in the Half-Life studio with my boy, the Francisco of Ponces, and DJ Chop Sauce. And we got some crazy shit to talk about. As you know, some crazy stuff's been going on the past couple weeks. Like, it didn't fucking end with COVID. It's crazy. But we're going to hop right into it because Francisco told me some shit right before I hopped on. We were just talking about the elections and stuff like that that's coming up.
This episode here is going to air in 2 days, so
Hopefully.
it could change craziness.
Yo, DJ Chop Sauce saying that he can get it done in 2 days. Evan, get it done in 2 days, Evan.
So right before we started recording, I told Chris about how Joe Biden was on with Charlemagne the God, and he said to everyone that, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, and he didn't believe me, so I'm going to play it right now.
I gotta see it.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see
I told you.
Biden's got balls to say some shit like that.
People were not happy about
I'm
that.
not happy. Holy fuck, I don't want nobody for president.
I really think that he was just trying to be outlandish because he's trying to be like Trump.
No, man, I think he thinks he's got it in.
Think so?
I think he thinks in his head, like, no way black guys are going to vote for Trump. You're obviously going to vote for your boy.
Man,
but, bro, get real, man. He's a fucking idiot. As to be... Yo, Trump's crazy racist, I'm sorry to say. In my opinion, I'm seeing some crazy shit that he says. And, he says some crazy shit, but how the fuck are we supposed to pick... one evil over an idiot. Like, who says some shit like that?
Vote Green Party, man.
All right, chill out, Al Gore. But, if you have been living under a rock, we've been suffering from COVID-19 for the past 3 months. We've been doing all the quarantine diaries, which I'm glad to say are officially over. We're back full-fledged. Next week, we should be bringing the actual crew back in. We got some changes coming up in the next couple months, but honestly, we're ready to rock. We have never been happier to see you guys. But if you've been living under a rock lately, after COVID, United States opened back up, and the first thing we see is another police brutality. George Floyd was murdered by 4 police officers in Minnesota. He had a knee to the back of his head, blocking his airway, and he was pronounced dead. The officer had it there for 9 minutes. Let's not beat, we know what happened to George Floyd. And it is time to really start showing a different level of doing things.
You were saying before about it being at that point, 9 minutes.
9 minutes is definitely
Well,
premeditated.
premeditated means that
You thought about it.
You planned this beforehand. That's what premeditated means. So he would have to have had to have been like a text message where he goes, "I'm gonna do this. I got the call. It's him. I'm gonna go do this." That would be premeditated.
But so I think that we can make the argument. All right, so planning ahead, but at the same time, there's also things being said that George Floyd and this officer worked together at a nightclub.
I heard they had relations for 17 years.
They had some type of that's what the rumor mills. But you know what? Facebook could be so skewed with so many different things.
So easy to do that. To tweak things. Like Chris was showing me a post earlier with Trump and a little what looks to be a little girl on his lap and Epstein in there, and I told him that that was a photoshopped image because when I was on Twitter, I saw that same thing and I did my research, and there right underneath was a picture of Epstein, same clothes, same face, same look, same everything. You could see that it was just copy and pasted, and the little girl is Ivanka. So, but everyone posted like, "This is Trump, and this is the child that he raped," and it was, you know what I mean.
Well,
so
what about
it's so easy to skew with a little Photoshop. It changes the dynamic.
But what I'm seeing is all these other, the other stuff, these payoffs, all these other, hush money things and stuff like that. And I watched the Epstein documentary. If you haven't watched Epstein, Filthy Rich, Jeff Epstein, Filthy Rich on Netflix. I think it's 6 episodes long.
How long is each episode? I have to watch
about an hour.
Okay.
And it shows how Jeffrey Epstein created a pyramid of sex trafficking.
I saw the list. Now I don't know if it's true because it was just a notepad list that somebody typed out and put it on the internet. But there were a lot of actors on that list. Chris Evans, Captain America, Seth Rogen.
I saw
Lots
a lot.
of people, man.
I saw a lot of women. I'll say that. He, and again, we're gonna come back to George Floyd, but we're now, we're talking about these bullshits. But you know what? This fucking Epstein shit, man. He got his house raided, and all they found was child porn. Pictures of young age girls hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking museum, bro. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. So you know what? The fact that Trump and him are friends, and people are trying to tie these two knots together. They do talk about Donald Trump very vaguely in the documentary. He talks about all the relationships he's had with these billionaires. Even Kevin Spacey's in there for a little bit, all crazy shit, man. So, if you haven't checked it out, check it out, educate yourself. Yes, maybe you never know, man. Just
you gotta check it.
Fact check everything you look at.
That's what's so terrible about these times, man, is that all it takes is a little photoshopped image and a good post, and it changes people's minds.
Propaganda is real.
The propaganda is real. It is, and there's someone behind it, man. There's someone behind it. There's got Illuminati, man.
Anonymous.
Dude, they couldn't take
Do you
out
think
everyone.
Anonymous is doing that though?
I don't think
Because
they're
Anonymous
Anonymous
is very
back.
much for the people.
I don't think that they're photoshopping images, but I think they're exposing stuff, which is crazy to see them come back after they haven't been back since I want to say almost 2013.
So it was 6-7 years, something like that.
Yeah, they've been
the
gone.
last time they were made waves.
Yeah, so
They
the fact
are
that they came
woke.
back
I mean,
out,
their channels are still active. They still post things and all that stuff.
but making that big global announcement, that's pretty powerful.
and Twitter, man,
It's popping off.
Twitter is flexing their power, and, and they're doing it in only specific ways. For only specific people.
Did you? Yeah, well, Trump.
I'm not talking about
I know,
Trump.
but
I'm
did you
talking
see
about
that?
Anonymous.
Did you see that?
Oh, the fact
Did
check
you see
button.
Did you also see he was what he posted? He had this whole thing and then he tried to hide it. It was some bullshit about the riots and stuff that are happening. I gotta pull it up, but I'm not gonna pull it up right now. I'm gonna have to post it. Evan will put it on screen. But anyway, but either way, after what happened with George Floyd, our country has rose up. And it started in Minneapolis. Is that am I saying? I have a fucking horrible way of talking, but
There you go, bud.
thanks, buddy. But protests started, and inevitably riots and looting began when more police tried to put a stop to it, and that has spread like wildfire. 2020 has been an absolute roller coaster of a year when it's come to global events. Thank you for
one after another, man.
Yeah, it starts with a couple wildfires and then COVID.
I heard Ebola had 4 cases making a resurgence.
And that's nuts, man. But I believe there's an Ebola vaccine. I mean, like, I could be fucking wrong. Who the fuck knows anymore? But
we're uncensored now.
We are uncensored, as you've noticed. I've dropped the F word 20 times. Dude, the chop sauce was sick and tired of.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. But like, here's the crazy thing, man. It's spread like wildfire, and the most beautiful thing about what's going on right now. And people can have their opinions. They say what they want to say. They're angry about it. They support it. Some people are like, meet violence with violence. Some people are like peaceful peace. Some people are like MLK march peacefully, but the other people are like, well, MLK still got murdered. Like, it's so back and forth. It's so like shout, 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 shout. The most beautiful thing that is coming out of this is seeing all these blends of people standing up together for Black Lives Matter movement. And it's beautiful. White people videos of white communities actually getting down on their fucking knees, taking a knee for
that video you posted with the sheriff.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man.
Beautiful, man.
That was beautiful.
Like, there are cops who have stripped off their SWAT gear and have joined protests.
Resigned.
Resigned right there. So one of the saddest fucking videos. Scroll down a little bit. I believe it's on my page. Keep scrolling.
This is the Half-Life page. You
yeah,
go to yours,
I believe it's on this page. Okay. Just keep scrolling. I'll tell you when. There is a video. Slow. There is a video that I saw. The Gundam. That was so heartbreaking.
Killer Mike. That was such a
Killer
good
Mike
one,
was a great one. That one's crazy. We're
God.
gonna talk about that one in a second, but that's not it. Actually, go back. I want to read that. For all of these all lives matter fucking people, here's a little thing that I want to publicly read. I felt it to be very empowering about the entire thing. It says, let's be clear. We said Black Lives Matter. We never said only Black Lives Matter. That was the media, not us. In truth, we know that all lives matter. We've supported your lives through history. Now you need to help with Black Lives Matter, for Black lives are in danger. That is the most beautiful way of putting what's going on and understanding that Black lives matter. You're go to my personal page, but going these protests, it's fucking heartbreaking, man. So it's like, there's a lot of people who even work for Half-Life. We'll never really understand what's going on for, what it feels like to be a black man getting pulled over. We don't know that fear, Absolutely. And like today I was even in a seminar where that fucking guy, we were talking about that.
Dude, I'm honestly starting to fear just any cop. Like,
I feel like
even not so much, but like,
keep going. It's probably down there, but I've been posting so much. It's of a woman cop. Slow. I love that one. Slow. Fucking J. Cole's out there. That's beautiful. Oh my God. Can I really not find it? Did I not share it?
I don't know, man. I'm not seeing it.
It's probably on my TikTok. Hold on. I'm going to find it. I'm going to send it to you. But holy shit, was it a powerful, powerful video. It is a woman officer. Nope. Stop. It is a woman officer who is standing there at the SWAT line, and the protesters are all singing, "We gonna be all right," and she starts singing it with them, and she's almost hesitant and doesn't want to say it out loud, and
Sing louder! You can sing with us. It's
you know they're saying like, "Are you scared? Are you scared of your other officers? Are you scared of your fellow officers? It's okay. You could sing this. You could sing it." And the tears, and you could see how upset this. So, that's really hard. To probably even harder right now is being a black officer and having to stand there for your job.
Absolutely.
That's probably got to hurt more than anything because you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you want to be a sense of community. Like there was one where a cop was standing there petrified. They say he lost his way like from his unit, and black men linked arms and stopped the public from stopped rioters from attacking him. Like the thing is that these guys, man, they want to just be heard. They want change. Everybody wants change, but they're protesting for change.
And let's make a clear separation between protesters and looters.
Absolutely.
Because they're a huge separation.
Yeah.
I'm watching. These last couple of days I stay up till like 2 a.m. watching these live feeds, man.
Yep.
Because that's where you have to get your news from. You can't get it from the news
Yep,
stations
live,
because it's
yep.
all scripted.
Yep.
I've seen the supercuts of all those things. They all just read the same
You gotta
thing over and over
dig
again.
deep and find.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have to get that information yourself. If you don't know where to look, Snapchat. Swipe down on your Snapchat, look at that map.
Yep,
Go to those hot zones. Watch what people are posting.
Facebook Live. TikTok. I've been seeing a lot of
The hot
lot
zones
of TikToks.
have been fucking being shut down too. They've been being censored by the government.
Well, and they're also cutting out service over there.
Yep.
During the protests, like right before things got, like I was watching one person's
Yep.
post. I forget her name. Maybe I'll find it and I'll send it over to Evan. But she was doing a live stream and then it got cut out right before people started screaming. And then she posted the next day saying everybody's service got cut out right before it got violent.
DC blackout.
And I was watching the DC one. I was watching that protest and everybody was protesting peacefully. And there was one white guy with a big beard and he was throwing bricks. And everyone was calling him out, and he ran away after everybody started calling him out. So it's like, there's a huge separation between the rioters and looters and the protesters.
No, rioters, looters, and opportunists.
Ugh.
These people who look, what happened in Minnesota was horrible, and everybody in that community had the right to be angry. And if you were outraged in that moment and you wanted to fuck some shit up, it is, in my personal feelings of it, and this doesn't, as the host of this show, as the owner, as the CEO of this business, they don't speak for everyone. But I understand the hatred and anger you would feel to want to fucking destroy everything. You were laid off. You were quarantined. You had so much fear stuffed down your throat for 3 fucking months. You come out and this is what happens. You have all the right to be angry. Destroying a Target, that's where it gets a little gray for me. But the fact is that if you were angry in that moment and you fucked some shit up, that's a different story. But you see all these people who run in to Target. They're not in the store yet. They're running in and they're stealing shit.
Well,
that
yeah,
is
like when we first talked on the phone.
Yeah.
Chris asked me where I stood, and I said I stand with the protesters. I don't stand behind the guy who ran to Target and ran out with some Legos.
Yeah,
I don't stand behind him.
You
know
don't.
what I mean?
You can't just. If you're in there, dude, and you're just pissed, and you like, I don't know how it starts. Do I think people are just like, we gotta go destroy Target? Like, I don't think that's how it happened.
Yeah.
You could be angry. There could be an altercation in there. Somebody could have said something, and that was fucking it, dude. Mm-hmm. That's the problem with what we don't understand of what happens in everyone's individual lives in an exact moment. You don't know what's going on, so, but the people who are now, you see Target's like getting fucked up and you're in the parking lot. Now you're sprinting into Target to steal stuff. Mm-hmm. You're an opportunist. Like that is an opportunity.
Exactly. Like I can see being so upset and you smash that entrance of that building up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you go in, you're like, what do I need? I need conditioner.
Yeah.
What else do I need? Honey, what do you need? You know what I mean?
Different story. Like,
yeah, opportunist. Exactly. Just the way you put it.
Opportunist, man. I'm like, another thing, I'm not trying to be like, holier than thou, but if I'm in Target and motherfuckers start smashing shit up.
Stop it. Don't you say
like,
it.
I'm just like, I'm not saying like.
grab some chips, man. That's all.
Motherfucker might leave with a PS4, bro. I'm just, I'm fucking.
But
I'm fucking kidding.
and then again with the opportunists, some of this I really feel like some of this is planned because I was watching another live stream, and it was a black woman and she was recording a group of people all hooded, completely face covered. You couldn't even tell what skin color they were, and they were breaking into an AT&T store. And then she's sitting there watching them, and they finish, and everybody gets in their cars at the same time and drives off and goes to the next building. And she hops in her car. She goes, "They're going to another building," and she hops in and she follows them go from building to building to business to business to business, breaking things, robbing, jumping back in their cars, and running. And this is happening while there's a giant protest going on 5 blocks down the street. You know what I mean? So. I don't know, man. This is all really fucked.
It is super fucked. But I make jokes about stealing a PS4. I probably would. I'd probably be scared as fuck. And if things started going sideways, I don't like being public. I don't like to be in public as it is. Like, but you got to understand the anger. Like, dude, you're gonna loot. The problem to me is like, people are. Fucking people are posting like black people looting, blah, 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 being all racist and disgusting about it on Facebook, which I'll get to in a second about those fucking people. But, the problem is like, it's not black people too. It's not just black people. It's not just anyone. There's a lot of people going in there. There's people white as snow. There's people black. There's Spanish dudes. Everybody running in there, stealing, looting. It's not just there's. Stop fucking generalizing people by race and ethnicity, bro. Like there's some people who really want fucking change, and there's other fucking people who want free shit. And I can understand wanting free shit, especially when you've just been, like I said, out of work
for 3 months.
3 months. But think about the mom. You know what I'm saying? Who maybe is from your neighborhood, who has to work at Target to feed those kids that are also angry with you. Like, you got to think, like, and it's hard. It's hard to have a sense of reason. It's hard to have a sense of anything but I'm mad and fuck you. It's hard to feel anything other than that during this time. And I get it, man. All I'm saying is, like, I'm praying for all of you, praying for the business owners. I'm praying for the protesters. I'm praying for, I'm even praying for the looters, because you want to know what? It's not safe once you leave. You can get shot. Do you really want to get shot and hurt over this shit right now? There's a whole town, I believe, in Tennessee that are strapped up. You got to be careful because you don't know.
Washington.
Is it Washington?
Spokane.
Yeah. You want to be careful because people are strapped. They're going to hurt you. I know you're angry. I know it's crazy, and I'm not condoning you to being a bad person. I know you're just angry, and you want to express your anger, and anger can manifest in different ways, and that's something that people need to fucking understand and get through your goddamn head. Just because you're doing this stuff doesn't make you a bad person. It's definitely you're taking advantage of an opportunity on other people, but I don't think you're a bad person for it. I think that you're just really struggling with some stuff, and you took advantage of a situation. And if anybody can ever say that they've never taken advantage of a situation, is a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. It's understandable. Just be careful because people want to hurt you. That's the biggest target right now, is everybody wants to fucking hurt you if you do this type of stuff. So, my heart, my prayers, everything is with you guys. Be safe, make the right choice. As everybody says, keep it peaceful. You got to do what you got to do. You got to make a fucking stance with how you're going to make a stance. Mm-hmm. Some days being peaceful is being silent. Some days people who are peaceful can be silent. There are people where even if you're peaceful, are going to hurt you. And that's like the hardest thing about this, in my perspective, is I know that they want change, and I know I want change. You know, I got 2 little girls and I want them to grow up and I don't want them, like, biggest thing was, you know how excited Emma is coming from our town where I asked her, we're Spanish. We look white. You know, my daughter's only a quarter Puerto Rican. Both of them are. And you know how excited she is that she's going to a school where I asked her, I was like, how many black kids are in your class in the town we're in right now? And she says, none. And I'm like, that's pretty sad because you don't know what it's like to grow up with other races. And if you don't know what it's like to grow up in a melting pot of urban society, which is actually a beautiful thing, because that was something beautiful for me because it was a culture shock, growing up in the same town that she's going to school in now, throughout elementary, going to, the town we're moving to. I'm trying not to dox myself as much as possible, but, going to the town that we're moving to, and it is, a city town. Like, there are going to be black kids, more Puerto Rican kids. And when I got exposed to that, it was a culture shock to me because I'm like, what the fuck? And how many friends I've made, how much appreciation it's made, how many, times I've learned, new things and experienced cool shit and, learned and experienced and appreciated other cultures and races and friends and, dating out of my own race and doing all that fun stuff. You really kind of fucking learn that through school. So she's so excited to go to a school where I was just like, it's not going to be like the school you're in now. It's going to be, you're going to be with kids that are more like more of a melting pot of friends. And you're going to make more friends because we're trying to educate our daughters on what's going on by being as smart as possible about it. You know what I mean? Because it's something that you really have to educate your children on. I've been on the right side of this, supporting Black Lives Matter, supporting the protest, going as far as to even condoning some of, maybe not, again, I don't want to say condoning, but maybe even showing compassion to the rioters, compassion to these people that are, maybe taking it extreme on some circumstances.
Same as well. I've been being pretty bold myself.
I'm trying to be as professional as possible because there's, just trying my best. But I got fucking attacked because I said, and again, context is everything in this. So if you're taking a lot of my words out of context, I feel very fucking sorry for you because I'm on the side that you should be on the side of. I'm on the side of equality and I'm on the side for Black Lives Matter. So when someone took my words out of context with this post, I was very upset. I was very ashamed of how ignorant that person could have been. But I said, it showed in Seattle, a officer maced a 9-year-old girl.
Yes.
And I said, we shouldn't bring our children to this. And I said we shouldn't bring our children into this because these things can turn into potential riots, potential endangerment for our children. What happens when you're endangered? You get scared. What happens when you're scared? It can manifest into hatred. What happens when it manifests into hatred? We have the exact same fucking problem that is happening right now. Think about what you're doing. Think about it. Educate your children with your own words. Be the parent to show them the right way of doing things. Teach them that it doesn't matter about the color of your skin, your religion, your fucking gender, your sexual orientation. It doesn't matter that kind of person. It doesn't matter about what the person is. It matters about who the fucking person is. If the person's a piece of shit, teach your children to identify pieces of shit. But instead I was attacked about saying I'm a piece of shit for saying we shouldn't bring our children because they should be part of history. We can make our children part of history by and educating them the right way.
I understand the notion of wanting your child to see it. I get it. Mm-hmm. But if you want your child to see it, do it from the sidelines.
Right.
Don't go right up front of the cops.
There's ways.
Bring your child right up in the front there. What happens if someone threw a brick? You know what I mean?
But then when the brick is thrown, it turns into chaos. What happens when it chaos? You could lose your child. Your child could get hurt.
Well, that's what I meant.
And if these police are fucking lunatics, to go up and mace a 9-year-old, what makes you think a bullet wouldn't fly and fucking hit him?
Yeah.
I'm a father of an 8-year-old daughter, in a 1-year-old. Those aren't places. Mm-hmm. This isn't their battle. We should fight for them. We should fight for a new future for them. That's the point I believe in being a parent in this type of situation is stand your ground, but don't endanger them. Show them the right way to do things. And
don't endanger yourself. You need to fucking be there for them. Like,
yeah. It's hard, man. But I said, maybe get a babysitter, and somebody said, you're mocking the parents. I was like, I'm not mocking anybody. I didn't say you're stupid for doing so. I said, you shouldn't. You shouldn't do it because they can get hurt. And at the end of the day, just like I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your heritage, doesn't matter anything. Your children come before everything. Like when you're a fucking parent, your child becomes more important to you than breathing. That's what's important. Teaching them, being around to teach them.
right.
Like it's an important thing. So I made my point that I never said anyone's stupid. You're going to do with what you do. But if I got maced in a protest, then I get maced in a protest. If you got maced and you got maced in protests, then we get maced in protest. If my 8-year-old gets maced in protest, it's a different fucking story. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's all.
Well, that's traumatic for a child too.
Yeah. Because the police and these people that we're fighting with are not going to pay that kid's therapy bill, medical bill, not going to take care of them if something happens to me. No one's going to take care of your kid but you. Think about that when you're going out there. Because I just want you to know I support what's going on, but I care about your children's safety. I care about your safety. But if things, as we've seen, can take a violent turn, even if you go peacefully, here in Connecticut, we have been very fortunate that, Connecticut residents, we have been taking this peaceful. You block a couple highways, I get it, but you're not destroying businesses. You're not flipping cars. Nothing bad has happened like that. So here
Blocking the highways real quick. Want to talk about that? People who think it's okay to drive through people blocking highways. Come on now. Like,
no, that's not okay.
no.
Not a fucking okay. I'm sorry.
Even if you're a trucker.
Where do you
even
gotta
if you're
be?
a trucker.
Huh?
Where do you gotta be?
Right in the middle, man.
I saw one.
If you're gonna
no.
march, do it in the middle.
I saw a big argument about truckers who are fuel truckers, how it's considered a bomb, even if it's that. Like
That's dangerous.
Still,
Though. I saw that video of that trucker, and then all those people were like banging on that truck. Yo,
It's
you have to be
dangerous,
careful.
but-
You will all die.
But that doesn't give the trucker the fucking
No,
right to
absolutely not.
drive over these people.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
They said it's detainment. I saw that post that
Right.
you say that they're detaining highway drivers. No, the fuck they're not. Bro,
Well,
they're
they had a lane open though, didn't they?
no.
I heard they had a lane
No,
open.
some of them is
And then what they did was some of them went to the other side to take pictures or something like that, and that was what started all that.
nah. The pictures I've seen, 84 was completely blocked, and so
Was
was
it?
95 and 91.
Yeah.
But you know what, bro? It's a minor inconvenience. They ain't detainment.
Like, if it's an ambulance, fire, let them the fuck by. Like, essential, like,
Well, we can't say all essential workers.
not all, but like ambulance or fire, someone that's going to save someone. Like,
Yeah, it's a hard.
Yeah.
It's a real hard fucking line, Like one of my friends was just like, "What did I do? Why do I gotta get blocked? I support you," but I think it's. What are you gonna do, man? It's what's happening.
Yeah.
I told my girl, I'm like, "Yo, don't even drive. Why are we? You ain't got no fucking place to be. Like, if they're blocking the roads. I will be supporting Meriden protest, which happens this Saturday. I'll be there.
You're going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh man.
I know.
Be safe, buddy.
I mean, you know what, bro? It's all about. I have friends, man.
being smart. And, yeah.
Of course, we're to be smart. We gonna be all right. But it's be smart, man. Like, I'm gonna be down there supporting because I believe in what's going on. I'm not if some shit popped off, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. You know what I mean? Like,
I want you to be the first one out of it.
yeah,
Promise me.
I promise you. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna be like. I was
where's
kidding.
Zoomies?
Yeah, I was kidding when I said no. It's on the Meriden Green. It's not near the fucking mall. It's not near. It's not near. Like anything that you would. It's near a motherfucking Chinese food restaurant. Like, it's near. There's nothing going on. I heard that the protesters are keeping it real. They're keeping it contained to the Meriden Green, being honest about it. So it's still about half a mile away from the mall, you know, I'm just some shit pops off. I'm gonna be like, all right, well, I gotta go, you know, like, but I support what's going on, so I'm gonna be there. But man, some beautiful protests happening right now, like this one.
By the way, news: Apple Cloud is down. That's why I'm having issues.
Is that?
Apple
Stop
Cloud.
it.
There is a reason.
Yeah, DJ Chop
I bet it's
Sauce.
Anon. I
Chop,
bet it's
Chop
Anon.
Sauce over here fucking being a
Making some exchanges over here.
real fucking innovating way of doing this shit.
All right,
I remember when you had to pay cash for that shit.
So this is a TikTok by Maritza_Mendoza1.
There's something about I love gospel type singing, bro. They have that beautiful.
That's how you reach.
But you
people
have
with
that
kind of
beautiful
soul.
fucking soul.
Yeah.
And that's something people, music transcends feeling, dude.
Yeah.
Like, music
That is why I
transcends,
love it. It's
bro.
my soul.
Yes.
It gets
you
me.
could feel somebody's pain and somebody's love. You could feel that. And I believe black culture has the best way of expressing it, which is why, R&B music, rap music, all that music, soul music has transcended and has evolved throughout the years because it just has this beautiful way of wrapping around you and you feel that artist. And I think that's, like Whitney Houston, perfect example, rest in peace. But Jesus, she had that way of singing where it wrapped around you and just really kind of just, you felt more than just music. You heard more than just music. You heard emotion.
Yo, there was this like gospel group on America's Got Talent last season who was like veterans of black singing group, like for choir.
I saw that. Yes,
They were
good.
so fucking good. Like, oh my god.
We can't play it, but if you watch the movie Across the Universe, I fucking hate that we're on YouTube. Fuck. We can't play shit. Fuck them. We can't play any music or anything. But if you watch
7 seconds.
If you watch the movie Across the Universe and you're a fan of the Beatles, there is a gospel part in that movie that is the most beautiful version of Let It Be I've ever heard. I'm going to link it in the description. It is so beautiful. I love it. It just makes you like, you just fucking, I can't fucking, we can talk about music all goddamn day. This fucking guy.
Oh man.
This fucking guy, dude.
Boop.
Fran, take it away.
So this was posted by Jillian. Sorry if I butcher your name. Lexa on Facebook.
A lot of people posted this. A
Um,
lot of
it's
people
a-
seen this.
But
Yeah, a
no,
lot of
I
people.
think she's the originator. If you go, actually, real quick, go to her page. She created it. Scroll down. Look at how many shares it has. Go
Clarify,
scroll
it's
down.
all
One
over
more.
my homepage supposedly.
Scroll up.
Scroll up.
Scroll up. Look at the shares. Look at the shares. Scroll.
Oh,
Shares, Fran.
25,000.
25,000 shares.
Wow.
She's the originator.
So it's a
originator of
guy
the
who
post.
apparently was defending a bar from people from rioters, I guess. And so
Well, hold on. Read the actual dude, because the part.
This part?
No, like the actual fucking post that she made.
Okay.
Because the big thing about it was this was the man who was saying he was beaten and he was killed for defending his shop. That's what the media put. The media said that the protesters and the rioters killed this man who was defending his shop, but this is what really happened.
Right.
she goes, I'm going to clarify this because it's all over my homepage. Supposedly, a man was beaten to death by protesters for trying to defend his livelihood. A terrifying, chilling headline and truly horrible video. However, he was fighting the crowd with a sword, with the intention of protecting a bar he frequents. Video support demonstrates that he incited the violence. He was not killed. He survived, and below are some of the tweets. He admits that he should not have tried to fight people with a sword and should not have gotten
Let's read these
gotten
tweets.
involved. All right. Oh, come on, Facebook.
I love this.
Okay.
And this is what we love about this time is that people are coming out being the hawks of the internet. And
The fucking fact that racists are not safe. All these keyboard warrior racist pieces of shit are being fucking spread to justice. People are finding where you live, where you work, and are making it a fucking point that you don't get to be in the new world. You know what I mean? You don't
buddy.
get to be okay. You're a piece of shit, bro. Every single person who's fucking, who says, these horrible things, they're being exposed. You can't fucking hide. The internet will find you, bro. Don't fuck with cats on the internet.
that's right.
Remember that documentary? There was just some regular Joe motherfucking Smoes who called Luca Magnotta. They'll fucking find you. Let's do this.
Yo.
This was posted by @Harrier Harrier Magnus on Twitter, and it goes, I confess that some of this fear was pure selfishness, especially for Billy Can, the institution I tried to defend. I like it very much. I like to drink there and occasionally eat there. I didn't want to lose it purely for that reason, but I was also thinking of others. In non-pandemic times, I am a bit of a barfly. I like to go out drinking at multiple establishments, often by myself. This has caused me to become very friendly with the bartenders and waitstaff at a number of establishments, and Billy Can is one of them. I know them well. Now, does this mean that I should have tried to use my dumb machete and hold off an entire angry mob? I'll get to that. No, that was bravery to the point of stupidity. I realize that now, but I hope this thread helps explain some of my intentions a bit and clarifies why I acted as I did. So Chris told me about this post, and I saw this post, but I didn't see this post.
And this is exactly what we're talking about finding everything.
The best part is Francisco's group.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So I'm in a Lord of the Rings group. If you don't know that, I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I'm from the UK, and so I didn't see this on the Half-Life page, but I did see this. And the post, someone wrote, "That's not a fucking machete. That's Narsil, you motherfucker." The Sword of Kings.
What a douchebag.
He called it a machete.
I shouldn't. Like, why would you pay for a replica of that sword to fucking just call it a machete, dude?
Oh my god. Too funny, man. I love it.
Pieces of shit. Oh, fucking pieces of shit. It's not black versus white. It's everyone versus racists.
Yep.
I agree with that statement. It's everyone versus racist, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because at this point, it's not just police being targeted. Like I just said, you can't hide, racists. Everyone's coming to find you.
So how do you think we're going to come out of this summer?
Fuck you, Fred. What? Well, what do you think's going to happen next?
I don't know, man. I think we're going to get more aliens.
Yep. We just went in
starting-
space.
Everybody passed that over. Everybody passed that over. There was some footage released by the FBI or whoever from the higher-ups.
Surprise, I missed it.
I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah.
And it's like a video of this little black disc doing these.
Can you just pull it up? Can you pull it up?
Find it.
Pull it up. I fucking bet you can find it. It was
Let's see,
aliens.
I'll Google it.
But, dude, like,
Oh, no.
I mean, like, dude, we had COVID. Like I said, we had fire. We had COVID. We had murder hornets. Those didn't get taken seriously at all.
Like they're
Yeah,
really
everyone was
just
like, yeah,
trying to-
right.
Yeah, people are like, the murder hornets! And then they were like, whatever.
Ever heard something about locusts? Too?
Locusts are coming, yeah, or some shit.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Oh, something about the energy of Mercury is in Capricorn and something. All the planets are aligned to some shit right now. Like
what the fuck ever. Hercules is gonna come save the day, and so is fucking Captain America. I don't know, man. Like, so people need to shut the fuck up.
Godzilla's gonna come.
Yeah.
and-
Oh God, I said that too. I was just like, I asked my little brother. I'm like, what happens if it's June's coming up, and he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, what do you think bad's gonna happen next? And he was just like, I don't know. I'm like, what if aliens come down? And he was just like, well, that'd be fucking crazy. And I'm just like, what if Godzilla comes in July and saves us from the aliens? And he's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You never know. And
Dude, you don't.
So I think this is it. Well, this is a commercial.
nice.
The soap you shower with?
Yeah, we can't have this. They're not official. This is Men in Black.
I know. Hold on. It's ABC News though. There we go.
All right.
Oh, I think I did see this. I did hear about it.
I know Rogan.
Look at it turning.
talked
Look at
about
it turning mid-flight. Just rotating like that.
They lock onto him. Yeah. What?
That's random as fuck.
Pink blood
UFO conspiracy theorist.
from Blink 182.
But look at that thing going.
Is that that's a
faster.
TIE fighter?
It's going faster than anything that we have.
Of course.
You know why it looks like a TIE fighter? Because of those things on it. It looks
It's
like
like a Millennium Falcon.
yeah. It's Han Solo.
Well, not really.
Hey, what the fuck?
R.I.P. Han Solo.
Yo, E.T. scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Did it?
Yeah, I hated his ass, bro. All right, bro. Whatever. Nobody cares about this, and fuck this guy. ABC's.
But this was a
ABC's
thing.
gonna flag our video.
This was a thing, and everybody just fucking push it on the rug.
I mean, like, bro, because I think everybody kind of just realizes at this point aliens do exist. You're kind of silly if you don't think aliens exist.
Yeah, right. If you think that out of the entire universe.
That's why we went up to space. We're making deals up there right now.
Did you hear about SpaceX?
Yeah.
Successfully launched
docked
over and
and-
docked
yeah.
into the International Space Station.
Did you hear about Space Force with Steve Carell?
Couple, I did not. But in like 5 years, you're gonna see actors going to the moon and back.
Well, they say Lady Gaga is supposed to be the first person to do a concert.
Well,
in
they're the
space.
only one that are gonna be able
Concert?
to do it because no one else can afford $100,000
Concert?
ticket
A concert.
Yeah.
What?
from the moon.
Look this up. I'm almost positive this said this back in like 2015. Go to Google. Lady Gaga does the first concert in space.
We're all fucking. Get out.
You see it?
Art Pop singer confirmed recent reports that she will sing one of the songs from a Virgin Galactic spaceship in 2015 to be beamed to the Zero G Colony Festival in New Mexico. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like what?
She's got the money to do it.
What? But like.
But that's Elon Musk wants to do that. He wants to send people up there. He wants you to be able to be like $100,000. Boom. You get to go check
It
out
was
the moon and come
supposed to
back.
be for 2015. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But apparently she may still hold the spot. I don't think anybody cares.
Did you see that Joe Rogan interview with Elon Musk and talking about that little implant thing?
Oh no,
That's
I didn't
scary,
see that one.
man. That's scary. He's saying within the 5 years they're gonna be able to test on humans, but it's supposed to be able to. They'll put it inside of it's an implant, and if you have no mobility in your legs, it will give you mobility in your legs. And if you lose sight in your eye, it will reactivate all of those nerves.
Why don't you want that?
I do want it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of part of like being what are we?
I think that's awesome. I think if you can't move the lower half of your body, and an implant will suddenly give you mobility and you can stand, fucking do it.
Because that's the thing. A lot of people are scared about being like, oh, what's in it? What could the government
exactly.
track?
Oh
me?
my
Right.
God! Shut the fuck
Right.
up, bro. You're
Black
the
Mirror.
reason why we're never gonna be Star Wars.
Right.
Black Mirror's got everybody shook.
Bro, fuck. I never even watched that show.
No, it's good.
I watched the first few, but yeah.
No, fuck
pretty
that,
good.
bro. Fuck that. Yo, dude. Honestly, right now, give me bionic eyes. That's all I want. Give me bionic eyes.
Well,
what the chick- right.
It will be able to. Yeah, that thing will give you,
You know?
night vision.
Give me night
Well,
vision.
didn't they say there's an actual bionic eye that they're developing right now? It's
I want to
coming
be
out.
able to look at you and know all your stats. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
you would need a Neuralink that scans my Neuralink and we share.
Fuck it.
We share
It'll-
information.
yeah.
Like one of those AirDrop, the Apple AirDrop.
Yes. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. What's the
Wanna see
point?
your stats?
Like, who
I'm a level 5
cares?
wizard.
This is what I was thinking about though, like about the corona. Like, how are we gonna get past corona and like going to like big public events and like you're gonna need to have like some type of RFID chip where you're like, okay, I'm good, I'm clean, like scan me, like here.
Well, I think they're gonna. I think going from now on, those events, there's just gonna be people there taking your temperature. Bam, you got a high temperature? Sorry, you
I don't
can't
even
come
think
in
that's
here.
going to happen. I think all it's going to be stupid virtual.
You think?
Yeah.
It
You don't
is
think concerts
really-
are gonna come back?
It's
it's
hard.
a
I
scary.
don't know, man. I think concerts. I think they'll bring concerts back.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't think. You want to know what it will be? You want to know how it will be dead ass?
It'll
Will
be every other seat.
Carnage
No.
did the first car rave in the U.S.
How
Yeah.
how it's gonna be
Car
is this. Guarantee. I have been right about a lot of things in the past couple weeks. I was right when music artists are starting to
Blackout.
through the blackout. I was right about that, dude. I said that 3 days ago. Like, this is what's gonna happen next, and it fucking happens. So I'm obviously the Messiah. But anyway, what's gonna happen is they're gonna upcharge VIP tickets. You get to go VIP, and
And it's
then
a regular seat.
no, it'll be your chance to go see live to the concert. But all other general admission are gonna be VR tickets. So there's no gonna be more $40 long
You think
seats.
VR?
100%.
I still think VR's got another 5 years before it's
It doesn't matter.
mainstreamable.
But they're doing it already.
Yeah.
They're doing it. Wine Clef.
I don't know who that is.
Insomniac is going ham with the DJ streams.
Well,
They're-
Twitch is even like they're fucking becoming great with this
Yeah.
shit. Like they're really profiting from this. Unplugged live streams from your favorite artists,
Yeah.
Q&A sessions in the middle of shows.
Instagram lives.
Yeah, like dude, like at the end of the day, general admission is going to be VR. It is. And then if you pay for an above thing, you get to go and you get to go sit where general admission would have sat. And then if you're absolutely VIP, you get to be in the,
I think that's how it's gonna be.
you know what I'm saying? Like it makes fucking sense.
It does make sense.
Ticketmaster, I know you motherfuckers are listening.
They're like, we're already in the VR game.
Yeah. And
Buy a
if
Ticketmaster VR headset.
they're gonna be like, can you give us the analytics on how this episode did and what people think? If you in other great news, PS5 leaks are finally out. So we could finally see what's going on with the PlayStation 5
Let's pull up
as
that.
soon as Frame can pull it up.
It's a tablet, man.
I think I'm gonna get the PS5. Yeah.
Oh, me too. 100%.
I don't think I'm gonna get the new Xbox actually.
I don't think so either. I think that if we do hit that 1,500 sub, I'm still gonna buy you one. So it's not subbing, bitch.
Which one?
I think it's the white one.
The white one?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
I like it.
Looks nice.
It does look nice. I'm down for it,
All
bro.
backwards compatible or?
I don't know. I think that's
Xbox, the new Xbox is backwards compatible up to the original Xbox discs. I heard, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know Xbox 360 is going to be compatible for it, which is pretty cool because I have a lot of Xbox.
I want to play
360
Battle
games
for
still.
Middle Earth, and I want EA to turn this fucking
No,
service
dude,
back
Battle
on.
for Middle Earth is not the OG though. If you want to play an RTS Lord of the Rings game, it's got to be War of the Rings for the PC, Windows XP, bro.
Is it good graphics like that?
It's old. It's Windows XP. It's not good. But it's the original one, dude. It's such a
Battle
good, it's such a
for
good game,
Middle
though.
Earth.
I've played all of those. Yeah.
EA needs to turn those servers back on.
No, they need to put that shit on the Switch so I can play.
No, they need to put that shit on PC so I can play it because it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even on PC.
It's not on PC.
No, I tried fucking finding it on Steam. and
They
it's
make
like,
so much money if they put that on PC, man.
I would have beat that shit's ass. What else has been going on? Let's go. I like what Netflix has been doing. Do you have Netflix on your tablet? So we
don't.
can see the
I
top
actually-
10 for this week?
Let me see. Do I?
I like this new top 10 Netflix has for the week. Avatar: The Last Airbender was number 1, I think,
Yep.
2 weeks in a row. If you watched Tiger King is obviously
Still?
old fucking news.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it still up there?
I don't think it's up there. Let's
Where
see.
is it?
No, scroll down a little. Scroll down.
Space Force #1, Jeopardy Epstein 2.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, it's playing through my. Oh my god.
What, you got porn on your Netflix?
No, the.
Oh, that's it. It's not giving me tops.
Oh, that's stupid that yours doesn't have that. Update your
Yes,
app. All right, what's the tops, buddy?
Number 1, Space Force. Number
Yep.
2 is Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich.
Watch.
Number 3, Sweet Magnolias.
Oh my
4 is Avatar.
Yes.
5, Uncut Gems. 6
Yo.
is Riverdale.
That was a good movie.
What's Uncut
Watch
Gems?
Uncut. That's the one you went to go see in theater with your
Yeah.
parents, right? Holy fuck! Did
Adam
that?
Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Yeah.
Holy.
That movie had me anxious. The whole
I was
fucking
saying, I was just about to be like, dude, that shit gave me anxiety.
I was like, no, don't do it.
How much bad shit can happen to one guy?
Wow. Didn't see it.
man.
Watch that shit tonight.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Nada was
really
talking. She wanted to
good.
rent.
Did you like
the
it as
movie.
much as The Cobbler? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Okay. 6 is Riverdale.
Okay,
Don't know what that-
Riverdale.
7, Dead to Me. 8 is The Healer. 9 is The Flash. 10 is Outer Banks. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm over here like, oh, I should watch this.
Yeah, I've been watching that. I've been watching 90 Day Fiance, which is a great phenomenon of the show. I love it. Big Ed, bro. Have you seen anything about? Pull up just a quick Big Ed clip for me. Have you seen Big Ed?
No.
You haven't?
All right,
Oh,
pull
no.
up Big Ed. I like how you have the Game Boy Advance emulator on here. I have it on my phone.
I used that. That's an old app, but it used to sync with the original Wiimotes. So I used to take a Wiimote in my backpack all the time and just like play Game Boy on it.
Oh, you're
It was
pooping?
fun. It was fun. While I was pooping, yes. How'd you know?
I don't fucking know, man.
Big Ed.
But yeah, Big Ed and Rose broke up. See, this is the type of shit we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be putting mayo in people's hair.
Mayo? It's disgusting. Don't you dare.
Yo, it's good for his skin.
It's fucking gross.
Single take AI. All right, chill out, Galaxy S20. I already know that this is a commercial for you. Just because it said single take.
Oh, man. Yeah, when he was like giving her the Listerine, I see it over there. Your
Huh?
breath is not pretty.
Bruh.
She's like, I have an ulcer.
Yo. Yeah, he's a wild
fucking
card. Dude, the
stupid.
Wi-Fi really sucking right now?
Hey, the Wi-Fi is sucking.
All right,
right
fuck
now.
it. We're not going to pull
Some things don't change.
We're not going to... Fuck. Good to be home,
Oh,
right?
oh, look at that. Every time we talk shit. Another commercial?
I don't see anything on the TV.
I've got it right here. It's not playing. It's playing on my tablet.
You're fuck it. So...
Hey, at least we don't have to worry about the internet going out with Ableton.
Yeah, right.
fucking love you, buddy.
Yeah.
So, big updates for the Half-Life team. We're working on some cool shit. I bought a house, so I get to
Congrats.
deal with that shit.
I'll be going through that in a couple years.
How buying a
I
house?
gotta get out of. I gotta
Hopefully
get
be
out of
going
my
that-
place, man.
Real soon. Hopefully.
People are throwing like moldy bread out the door, and Nala's just like nom. And then Nala, like last week, Nala got into something, and she just like grabbed it. We don't know what it was, and then well, it was moldy bread, but and then I just had like diarrhea all over my carpets.
I thought you said you diarrheaed all over
No,
your
it was
carpets. I'm like,
Nala.
why did you do it?
in
She ate
like
the moldy
in
bread.
like in like 6 different spots, bro. Like
I'd be
puddles.
pissed.
It's 4 a.m. I was
It's enough for me to be
yeah.
very angry.
Looks like the TV's fucking.
But so yeah, the house. It's in a nice neighborhood. And we miss you, all of our loyal fans of Half-Life streaming. I hope you know I miss you a lot.
We're working hard behind the scenes. We'll
We
get
are. DJ Chop Sauce is he's on his way. He's gonna start streaming for you guys in my absence, and then as soon as the home's all set up, probably right around the first week of July, cross your fucking fingers and pray for me. We'll be back up, and we will be doing a fucking all-day event. I don't give a shit. I miss you all so much. From Little Mama Gibbs, So Peasant, obviously Justin Daybout, Emily, Lions, fucking Big Boss.
So Peasant.
I said So Peasant.
Oh, did you?
Yep. You know, we have Jonathan Alvarez. We have Ryan, Burn This City. We have Arson. We have all these people who I fucking miss you guys.
Wait, the fam. We should get our Discord to continue to pop off. We should, check in with everyone. We should.
Well, we had
No.
that weird Pop Squad guy come in.
Yeah, if you don't know and you're a fan of the show, check out our Discord.
Yeah, go on our
We had a
Discord.
strange Pop Squad conspiracy theorist come in and allude to the that Pop Squad episode where the guy unfortunately committed suicide after, but he was under the assumption that guy was not real and this never happened. So, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it did happen.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking strange. But we're looking at, in the next couple months, spicing some shit up for you guys, doing some more fun shit for you guys, actually getting some merch out for you guys on that COVID's starting to wind down. I hope. Thinking about COVID now versus when I thought about COVID when we were first going into
Yeah, you're much
quarantine.
more lax now, I've noticed.
Yeah. I was freaking out before.
Everyone
I think
was.
everybody was kind of fucking scared.
Yeah, it was pretty
No one has seen anything like it. And yeah.
I've never seen my job. I'm still not back in work. I mean, I'm working from home, but Jesus. I'm still not, doing my thing in the stores with my peeps. Look at Big Ed just being all fat and chubby.
Look at that.
Facebook,
Facebook
Messenger.
man.
Oh, it's a 2 ad.
All right, Facebook.
Oh, shit. Real quick, let's just look at Big Ed before we leave. Majestic.
Rose and I got into a big fight because I did tell her before I came on this trap that I don't want more kids.
Come on.
Did it just cut out? I don't want more kids.
It's playing, but there's no sound.
Anyway.
All right, well, Evan will play it for everybody.
Everyone will play it for you guys, but we are out. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for having us back on your daily commutes on the Thursdays. I love you, and I missed you, and I want so bad to make sweet, beautiful entertainment for you to enjoy. Have a good night, everybody. See you soon.
Take it easy.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
Connecticut Casual.